What a hit! Come on! On the streets of Portsmouth City, we dream our dreams!
Good morning, Andrew!
Good morning, Tom. Very much looking forward to QPR today.
Hello, good morning to you too. Welcome back to Fournilwrittenalloverit. An opportunity to win 3 on the bounce for the first time this season.
3 on the bounce. Come on, you mighty Blues.
It is only an opportunity though. We haven't done it yet.
No.
We absolutely loved bringing last weekend's video to you. A lot of love on last weekend's video.
Lot of love. When you're winning, people are happier. That's the bottom line.
The last 3 Fournilwrittenalloverit videos, we've managed 1,300, 1,100 and a whopping 1,400 likes on the videos.
Wow, thank you very much.
Been good recently.
That's excellent likes.
But we have to keep that up.
We do indeed, but thank you for that. That's brilliant.
We are now well and truly into the final third of the season. Things are getting exciting. Back on a leafy October afternoon in West London, Pompey sent Martí Cifuentes' QPR side to the bottom of the championship. Fast forward to today, they're off the back of their biggest win of the season, 10 wins from 17 and a 4 points off the playoffs.
Well, they'll be fighting for it today then, won't they?
That is, and we say this before the game, that is mightily impressive. Obviously a lot has got to go our way for this to happen, but wouldn't it be sensational to be 10 points clear of the relegation zone by the end of the day?
Oh, that would be remarkable, wouldn't it? Come on, you Super Saturday. John Mousinho, 300 wins in a row. Super Blues. Come on, you Blues.
I thought you were going to lose it midway through, but you recovered really well, so we'll leave that in, that's fine. Cannot turn up at Fratton Park just expecting to win the game because our form is good.
Of course we can. We're Portsmouth. We can do what we want. No, we can't. Not against a QPR side like they are now. Second half of the season, mate. They've been really, really good, haven't they?
Hoping for a win. I'm excited.
Hello, little ma'am.
Hi.
How are you? Is this mum? Yes. Hello, mum. What do you think the score's going to be, Teddy?
2-1 Portsmouth.
It doesn't matter if it's a nighttime game or a Saturday afternoon. The atmosphere is always rocking when the boys start playing well.
Score?
2-1 Pompey, mate.
Isabel's dancing is much better than my dancing.
Oh, thank you.
But the bar is quite low with that, to be fair.
2-1, I'm feeling Matt Ritchie to score and Murphy to score.
Oh, we're going for the cuddle, are we?
Love this man. Well, young boy.
No, a bit old.
Young man.
I'm getting a bit old now, mate.
He's a lovely lad, really. His name's Tom, by the way, if you want to subscribe
His
to
name was
channel.
Lola. She was a showgirl.
2-1 Bishop and Ogilvy.
4-0
Fournilwrittenalloverit, Anna.
2-1.
And a 2-1. One place to start. Callum Lang.
Disappointing, isn't it? But nevertheless, a bit more confident than I might have been had this occurred 6 weeks ago.
Everyone's favourite is here. Little Reese.
4-0, Wittenalloverit just for the birthday.
2-2 draw.
I reckon we're going to win 3-1 today.
3-1.
I'm saying 2-1.
I would say we win 1-0.
I completely believe in the ability of this group to get the points required over the next 13 games and sort of stay up with interest.
If we were to win today, I always get asked this question myself, Spencer. What would your reaction be?
Probably be a dance.
I can't pick one, so either 2-1 or 3-1. Either way, we're getting a win.
Should we say hello to Dad?
Hello, Dad.
We're keeping a run of clean sheets, 1 so far. Let's make it 2 and let's go win this football match.
That's good because that's a swell moment where then when everyone's watching, the thing comes across and we all start clapping. Yeah. So that will happen now.
It's going to be 4-0 written all over.
There we go, we got there.
We can win this game!
on, we'll see you later.
No, because this is really weird. I'm not feeling very comfortable here. You've had a text from a friend.
Yep.
One of your very few friends.
I don't have many.
Severe lack of quality.
Yes.
We can sort of link things together. I don't think they could either.
I can't really tell you what happened in that first half because nothing really did.
No, there's definitely not a lot to happen about, but let's hope the second half we come out with a firecracker up and carry on, hopefully.
of City, we dream our dream! Completely missed that, sorry.
Has indicated a minimum of 7.
We're so nearly there. Oh, it's so noisy in here. It's gotta be it. Oh wow! Warrior! Absolute legend, mate. Legend. Still going. One-legged warrior. One leg. Come on!
La 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 la. First shout out of the afternoon is for Brighton and Hove Albion for a 4-0 written all over it win about 23 miles that way. Get in there, up the Albion. It feels. I don't know how much of that we got in there, sir, but hopefully all of it. It was good. It was sensational. There's smiles on faces. There is light. It's a beautiful, sunny Hampshire afternoon.
Come on!
And Pompey have won 3 games in a row in the Championship for the first time in 14 years.
Not
wow.
On this channel, you asked me several months ago in a telephone conversation, Tom, when would I feel comfortable?
Oh, here we go.
And my answer to you was that it's when we've won 3 league games in a row, because bad teams don't do that. Today, we stand in the sunshine coming on Frogmore Road, coming away from Fratton Park, having won 3 Championship games in a row, first time in about 14 years, I'm told. It feels like spring is springing. But there's an awful lot to unpack from that second half.
Probably half the playing squad dropped to their knees in delight/pain. And I spoke about Hayden Matthews being a warrior with John just in there, and I'm sure we'll come on to him later on. But I talk about it wearing on the faces quite a lot on this channel, but that win was so hard fought. Literally, you know when you talk about leaving everything out on the pitch, I don't think you could get a better example of that. I credit the effort level, the endeavour, the intensity, the drive to just keep going. Hayden Matthews was dead on his feet for about 8.5 minutes and still probably look back on that and maybe reflect on it and say, did we time the substitutions right and leave ourselves a little bit sold short on that one? But that's a massive, massive win against a divisional rival that was once below us. We're at the start of the day a handful of points away from the playoffs. They won't be now. Don't underestimate the size and the magnitude of that win, because it's big.
The first half, it felt like 2 fighters maybe feeling each other out, maybe both aware that one could hurt the other. Josh Murphy, very early on in that second half, creates a moment where he puts it in the one place the goalkeeper's getting nowhere near it, and it was, I mean, just take a bow, son.
His best goal of the season?
Possibly the most spectacular. Whether or not it's his best, I don't know, but it was certainly fantastic.
Decent one at Swansea that maybe rivals it.
And then with our tails up, he provides a beautiful ball across the face of the goal again, and you know, Richie follows in.
The easiest goal of Matt Ritchie's career, perhaps?
One of.
It's that crucial bit of the 5 to 10 minute spell after the second half where you've got to come out and make your stamp, and Pompey made their stamp today. But you're going to tell us that it all of a sudden didn't get very comfortable at all.
My feeling about the goal we conceded was that it's another example of how we're now at a level of the game where a lapse in concentration and suddenly you're punished, and at 2-1 it then becomes a different game because they're a confident side and with good reason. From then on, I will say that our game management was much better than
We've been spotted. Oh, it's only Paul from Mercia.
What a win!
You going to Luton, Paul?
Of course.
See you in Luton, Paul.
I love your programme. It's
that will definitely make it in the edit. Well done for saying that, sir. Thank you. You're spot on as well. Yeah. Sorry, Dan, we got spotted mid-flow then.
It's terrible when you get spotted mid-flow, isn't it, Tom?
Thank you to everyone who does spot us, by the way. It makes our weekend.
Indeed. They quite rightly felt that they could get something from the game at that point. We managed the game better. Yeah. I hope the injuries to Atkinson and Matthews are not too serious.
Because we're dropping centre halves like flies, aren't we? So Atkinson went off. We have no Shaughnessy for sort of maybe 6 more weeks. Zach Swanson went off, and probably if you're going to lose a player in this Pompey side, you're going to want to lose a right back because we're so well stocked in that particular department. Not anymore. All of a sudden, all we've got is Regan Poole, Dan. So look forward to seeing at least Regan at Kenilworth Road next weekend.
Yeah, it was never going to be an easy game today. We knew that. Tom from the Cayman Islands.
Oh, hello, Tom.
Somebody somewhere will know what we mean.
Josh Murphy, Dan, is absolute box office.
Defensively in the first half, the amount of work he got through the wrong side of our 18-yard line was brilliant. I'm the first to say there were maybe question marks at the start of the season about that end of his game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not today, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
He was here, there, he was absolutely everywhere.
Thought you were going to drop one then.
That's not me, Tom.
Pompey have this newfound championship decadence about them, whereby come and have a go if you think you're clever enough kind of thing, really. Obviously it got a little bit nervy, and maybe discount anything north of it being 2-1 rather than 2-0 this afternoon, but it's happened to Coventry, it's happened to Swansea, it's happened to Preston and QPR this afternoon, whereby the pressure that builds when fans and players unite at Fratton Park on an afternoon like we've had today, it is quite something what Fratton Park can do to an opposition when the pressure's on. Pompey have 10 wins in the Championship now. That is double figures for wins, ladies and gents, and we should say that we earmarked 13 wins. I earmarked 13 a couple of weeks ago on this channel as kind of a bit of a baseline and a bit of a target, and actually, considering there's 12 games to go, for Pompey to only need to find 3 out of 12 games in terms of wins, but we don't want to just do that, Dan. We don't want to stop there. As you said to me before, we want to stay up with interest, and we now have the opportunity in which to do so.
I've seen enough today to stay up with interest, so people will have heard me say that Mr. Ashish, I take it all back right here, right now. In terms of being combative, in terms of clever little tackles, nicks of the ball, getting in there, being part of that press, you more than delivered, sir. Take a bow again. As ever, Mr. Massinho knows best.
A deal worth doing. Yes! It's in! Everybody's clicked off.
Tom's here all week, however. In the meantime, we've got to go somewhere, haven't we?
Home to edit this. That's where we've got to go. This has been an absolute cracker. Dan's a cracker of a bloke. Everyone that's been involved in this weekend's edition of Fournilwrittenalloverit. Thank you to you for sticking right to the end. From the three of us, see you next Saturday at Kenilworth Road. Until then, have a fantastic week. Keep the faith, and as always,
play out Pompey.
Play out Pompey.
Go south, there's the team.